Good morning students, my name is Gagandeep Kaur. We are doing chapter number system and this is the last topic of the chapter, that is computer arithmetics. Now computer understands only the binary code, so whichever calculations you will perform or whichever data you are entering in the computer will be converted into the binary codes first. By binary I mean only in the 0 and 1 form. So this processing may involve various kind of arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, etc. For the purpose of arithmetic operations, we can use different symbols. Like for addition, as in mathematics, we use plus sign. For subtraction, we use the sign of minus. Now, the variation comes in multiplication and division. For multiplication, we use the sign of asterisk, and for division, we use the sign of solidus instead of the normal mathematic operators. So let's start with the binary addition. The technique used to add the binary numbers inside the computer is very simple. This is performed in the same way as you perform the additions with the decimal numbers in maths. So, to understand the concept, we have to learn a table for that. So, first of all, we have two binary digits, A and B. Then the addition of the binary digit. So, if A is 0 and B is 0, the answer will be 0. Second is, if A is 1 and B is 0, then the answer will be 1. Third is, if A is 0 and B is 1, the answer will be 1. The last is, if A is 1 and B is 1. So, let's take a minute here. As we know, binary digits have only 0 and 1. So, if I write 2 here, then it will be considered as wrong because binary doesn't include any other number except 0 and 1. So in that case, here the answer becomes 10. Keep this thing in mind that 1 plus 1 in binary is always 10. To understand the concept, let's take an example. So this is the first example in which I am adding two binary numbers. To avoid any confusion, I have already made this table again. So, follow the table. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 1 again is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Now, look at the table. 1 plus 1 is 10. So, I will write 1 plus 1, 10 here. So, this is the answer for binary addition. Let's take one more example. In the next example, in the first binary digit, we have 5 digits and for second we have 4. So just as in mathematics, we can carry forward things here. Now see, 1 plus 1 is 10. I write 0 here and carry forward 1 here. Now, according to the table, we were adding only 2 digits at a time, like 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. But here we have 3 digits now, 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we should know what we have to do here. Binary doesn't have digits except 0 and 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 will not be 3, it will be 11. You know that 1 plus 1 is 10 plus 1 will be 11. This is how it works. So let's see. 1 plus 1, 10 plus 1, 11. 1 here and 1 carry forward. Now again, 1 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 0, 10. Carry forward. 1 plus 1, 10 and 10 plus 1, 11. Again carry forward. 1 plus 1, will be 10. So this is how the binary addition works. The second arithmetic operation is binary subtraction. Let's see the rules for this. So first is, if A is 1 and B is 0, the answer will be 1, just like normal mathematics. 0 minus 0 will be 0. 1 minus 1 will be 0. Now, here comes the change. 0 minus 1. So, in mathematics, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. But here, again, we don't have anything except 0 and 1. So, answer will be 1. Keep that thing in mind. So, let's take an example. You can always make the table as I do with each sum. So, follow the table. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So, this is your answer. This is a very simple example. Let's move to a difficult one. Just like in addition, we were following the concept of math, that is carry forwarding the numbers. Now for the subtraction, we will be following the mathematical rule of borrowing numbers. And first of all, we will elaborate this rule of 0 minus 1 is equal to 1. So as in maths, we cannot minus 1 from 0. So we borrow a number. So here I borrow from 0. This numbers become 10. And 10 minus 1 will be 1. Second, after borrowing, here the number becomes 1. As we have only two numbers, 0 and 1. So as we borrow from here, it becomes 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Again, because we have borrowed from here, so the number becomes 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. We are not borrowing anything from this number, so it remains same, that is 1. So 1 minus 0 will be 1. This is how the subtraction works. The next concept is of binary multiplication. The rules for performing binary multiplication is same as that of the decimal number system. For that, 0 multiply 0 is 0. 0 multiply 1 is 0. 1 multiply 0 is 0. And 1 multiply 1 is 1. So this is easier than the subtraction. So let's take an example. 1 multiply 1 is 1. 1 multiply 0 is 0. 1 multiply 1 is 1. As we do in maths, put a cross here, or if you put 0, it's your wish. Again, 1 multiply 1, 1. 1 multiply 0, 0. 1 multiply 1, 1. So let's add these. So 1, I will write here 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And this is 1. So this is how the multiplication works. The last concept is binary division. The method to perform the division of the two binary number is same as that of the decimal numbers. To understand that, let's take an example. So I have to divide 110 with 10. So first of all, I will multiply my divisor with the quotient 1, because 10 multiply 1. So here I will write 10 and here I will write 1. So now let's divide, minus it, subtract it. 1 minus 0 is 1 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So let's bring the next digit down. So as you can see, my divisor match with the answer. So 1 multiplied 10 will be 10. So here it becomes 0, 0, which is your remainder. Let's take a more complex example. So here I will be writing 1, and here I will write 1, 0, 0, 1. So 0 minus 1 is 1. Please follow the table. Here it will become 1. So 1 minus 0 is 1. Again, here it will become 1. So 1 minus 0 is 1. Again, its here is 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is our first step. Next, take one more digit down. Here it becomes 1. So now, again, multiply it with 1. 1, 0, 0, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 0, 1. 1 minus 0, 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0. Next step, bring one more digit down. That is 1. Again, multiply it with 1. 1, 0, 0, 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 0, 1. And 1 minus 1, 0. So last step, bring the last digit down, which matches our divisor. Here comes 1. 1, 0, 0, 1. All the numbers become 0. This is how it ends. Now, I have missed one step. Here, when I have taken 5 digits instead of 4, so I will be writing additional 0 in the starting. So this is how our division works. This is the end of the session. Please make sure you practice at home, solve as many as sums you can. If you have any query, ask anytime. Thank you.